Hola estudiantes, ¿cómo están? Aquí el profesor Stevens. Hoy es lunes, el 26 de junio, y mañana comenzamos el curso de español 201. Vamos a ver qué tenemos para esta semana. Aquí tenemos el libro de texto, es Portales 2, sin embargo, se dice aquí Portales 1.0. There's Portales 1.0 Intermediate Spanish, but there's a 2 on the actual textbook itself. So let's just go in and see what's happening as far as the sections. You're either in 805 or 806. And I see that for 805, 9 students have already enrolled in the VHL platform. That's good. And 8 students for 806. For the 805, so far we've got Elizabeth, Caroline, Leah, Caleb, Lauren, Jessica, Catherine, and Isabella. So that's good. And for the 806, I'm showing Anthony, Mary, Emma, Amaria, Connor, Lillian, and Connor. So these students are in good shape. If you haven't gone onto the platform, enrolled on the platform, you need to do that as quickly as possible because tomorrow we start officially the course, and the first set of activities is due by tomorrow, the 27th, by midnight. So make sure you get on as quickly as possible. So now we're on Canvas, and I'm going into modules, going into the syllabus, and I'm going directly to the textbook and what you need. The textbook, again, is digital with access to the VHL online platform, and it's best just to click this link, which is a custom link for UNCW students at Vista Higher Learning. So sometimes it's a little glitchy. This should work. Let's see if it'll take us where we need to go, and it looks like it has. So you want Portales 2, and these are the 4 options. Probably your best bet is the 149. This gives you digital access, textbook, as well as VHL platform. It's the most economical option, and it's good for 6 months. So if you need something to handle, they'll send it to you in the mail. You get everything that this one gives you, except you get a loose leaf version as well if you want to mark it all up. These other ones, these are good for 18 months, but I'm not really sure because if you want to continue with your Spanish, I think we're switching textbooks, so I'd probably hold off on those. So either the 149, this is the ISB number, or the 174 with the loose leaf hard copy, you'd want to go that route. But you really need to get it as quickly as possible and enroll on the online VHL platform so that you're good to go. So back on VHL, and let's go to the calendar, see what's coming up, and see that the calendar is beginning to be populated with activities. Today's the 26th. We start officially tomorrow, the 27th, and we've got Lección 1 all this week, and then into July, we've got the first lesson test. It says 30 minutes. Rest assured, you'll always have 60 minutes. I don't know why it says 30, but you will have 60 minutes to complete this. And then starting up, we've got Lección 2, continuing all through this week. And then we've got the second chapter test set for Saturday. Again, it's going to be 60 minutes. So that's what you have as far as the first 2 chapters. We always start with vocabulary, and then we move into structures. And the best way to proceed with the structures is I would always watch the tutorial first. This is a short video in English, and she breaks down the grammar point for you. Plenty of examples. She often gives you an opportunity to interact, test out your skills a little bit. So I would start with the grammar tutorial first. Then you'll go into the present tense, and this is just a recapitulation of what the virtual profe has already told you. But if you're visual, like me, I like to see things, and so I like to be able to study this. You can print this out if you need to, take a screenshot, and just make sure that you understand all the points that she covered We've got irregular stem changing present tense verbs, irregular yo forms. So this is just a recapitulation of the video, but as you can see, it's really nice the way they've laid it out. So when you're ready, you'll start to do the activities. Just click on everything with a date by it is something that you need to do. So remember that you're going to have multiple chances, really unlimited number of times until you get it 100%. So it's up to you. So to a certain extent, homework represents safety net points because if you want to, you can always score well. The only ones that don't give you multiple attempts are the true and false ones, which for obvious reasons, you only get one shot. But so that's a nice feature of this platform. So anything with a date by it, you're responsible for. And if there's no date by it, you don't need to worry about it. So we're back on Canvas. Let's go into assignments. And we see that the video is coming up. So you only have one video, even though it says student video number 1. There's only one. And we see that it's due Monday, 7/3 at 11:59. That's just the first part. Notice how there are two parts. There's 30 points for the actual video, and then 5 points for responses to 2 of your peers. So remember, there are 2 components. There's the video plus the comments. So the video you need to have uploaded to Canvas by midnight on 7/3. So your first personal video assignment is to introduce yourself to the class. You're going to create a video, 1 minute, 2 minutes, in which you describe your personality and character traits. And you can talk about your pets, your mascotas, your family, best friend. You want to give a physical description and also a description of their personality using vocabulary from lesson 1. Also, you can mention where you're from, what you study at UNCW, if you have a major, especialización, what's your background in Spanish? Have you traveled to a Spanish-speaking country? For what purpose? Do you have Spanish-speaking friends, family members? Add any other information that you'd like to include about yourself. So these are some points that you can include. So tell us who you are, where you're from. And I would stay in the present tense. You want to use grammar points from the first chapter, especially el tiempo presente. Try to use ser versus estar if you can. And these are just some video guidelines. So if you've never done a video before, you can check out the tutorial. I use Screencast-O-Matic. It's free software. And basically you make your recording, and then what I do is I upload it to YouTube. You can do a free account, and then you simply take that and you upload it to Canvas. So if you have your own techniques, your own method, that's fine. But if you don't know how to do one, if you've never done it before, then you can just follow the steps here in the tutorial. If you have issues, just simply reach out to me or the people at TAC. But most students are pretty savvy. Most students record it on their phone and just upload it directly from their phone. But again, you can go the Screencast-O-Matic route if you choose. So 2 days later, by the 5th of July, we're going to be in July pretty soon, 5th of July, you need to have uploaded your comments to other students' videos. So you only need to respond to 2 of your favorite videos, but in Spanish, of course, and you want to say something like, oh, ¿tú eres de Charlotte? Yo también. ¿Conoces a no sé qué, no sé cuánto? O ¿juegas al tenis? Yo también. ¿Quieres jugar un día de estos? So keep it positive, and sometimes students can make a connection this way. And the idea is that you're reaching out and you're interacting with other students. So again, 2 components, and this is the hard deadline. So you have 2 deadlines. So your video should be uploaded by 7/3. But this is the deadline that's going to show up in the system, is the 7/5. I call this the hard deadline. You only have one deadline in the system because if I make this the initial deadline, then sometimes it's difficult to remember to go ahead and change it, and it's very confusing. So just remember, we've got 2 deadlines. This is the first one, and then the one that shows up in the system, the one that I say really, really counts, the hard deadline, is the 7/5. So here, say for example, I've made a video and I want to upload it now. I just simply hit reply here. and I want to insert my video. So this is a link because I'm uploading it from YouTube. It's an external link, and simply gonna paste it because I already copied it. And this is a video that my cousin made. Hola, soy Sean. Okay, let's see if we captured it. There it is. Hola, soy Sean. So let's see if I did everything I need to do. Okay, I think I have to hit post reply. And now it's in there. So it's got my name on it, but this is my cousin. So test. I don't know how the audio is working this morning. Sometimes it can be glitchy, but you should be able to watch this at home and listen to it.
Hola compañeros, me llamo Sean.
Hola compañeros, me llamo Sean, soy de Irlanda, soy de la capital de Irlanda, Dublín. Hablo bastante bien el español porque mi madre es española, pero no tengo buena idea de la gramática. Y por eso estoy en esta clase para mejorar,
So far so good.
Pues, mi gramática.
Again, I'm not sure if you've been able to hear this or not in my video, but if you play it back by yourself at home, you should be able to get the audio. So he's introducing himself. He's telling us why he's at UNCW. He goes on, and then he trots out his little buddies, which are his mascotas. This is always kind of fun.
Aquí los tenemos. Sube. ¡Ay, cuidado! Aquí tenemos a Atticus. Es un westie, como pueden ver, es blanco, tiene los ojos color café. Su personalidad es un poco como un abuelo, es un poco como un viejo. Muchas veces se pone de mal humor, otras veces se comporta como un payaso. Es bastante juguetón, pero se está haciendo un poco viejo. Es muy simpático a fin de cuentas, ¿no? A veces huele, pero es su raza, ¿no? Entonces tengo otra. ¡Hey! ¡Cuidado! Esta se llama Julia. No sé si pueden verla. Es muy activa. Es una labradora. No sé si pueden ver. ¿Qué dices, Julia? ¿Quieres decir hola? Hola, es amarilla, es grande, es fuerte y es bastante mala, es muy traviesa. Quiere saberlo todo, se mete en todo, pero a ella le gusta la casa.
You get the idea. This one went a little bit long, but that's okay. Don't come under a minute, though. If you're under a minute, I'm tempted to take off some points. So usually a minute, 2 minutes. If you go a little bit over, that's okay. So when you're ready, you would just simply comment. So if you want to hit a reply, you would reply to this, and you would say, Hola, Sean. Me gustan tus perros. Yo tengo un labrador también. Stickler for accent marks. Yo tengo un labrador. Oh, whoops. Okay. Bien. Yo tengo un labrador también. Llama Dakota. Es grande y negro. Oops. Pero muy simpático. Simpático. So, there, I've given my comment. Hola, Sean, me gustan tus perros. So I would just need one more comment to another person's video for full points. Well, I think that's enough for today. I try to keep these videos short. So, vamos a dejarlo por ahora. Espero que todo les vaya bien. Y otra vez comenzamos mañana. Si necesitan algo, se ponen en contacto conmigo. Si no, pues que tengan buen día, que tengan buen comienzo al curso y nos veremos muy pronto. Hasta luego.